All right. Hello, hello. Welcome to this week's edition of the Black Belt Newscast. We are live. I'm Cindy, and I'm publisher, and I'm in Marengo County.
I'm Todd. I'm staff writer, and I am in Dallas County.
All right. So I always like to start uh, our episodes by saying we get all of our content from the blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. So if you have any questions about anything we talk about, or even if you want to make comments while we are live, you can make a comment wherever you're seeing us, and I will see it and can respond. And it's pretty cool because we are really literally live.
Yep.
If you've got stories that you want to share with the community, send it to news@blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. And the best way to keep up to date with what we have going on is to get our daily newsletter. It comes out at 3 o'clock. It is free. All of our content is free. We do not have a paywall. We want everyone to have access to news and information. So you can get the email at 3, click on what you're interested in, and it is the best way to know what's going on in your community. And we also take donations. We are a part nonprofit on our way to becoming a full nonprofit. So make a donation to help us keep this content free and continue to do this, just like we're doing on this newscast. We want to bring the news to you in whatever way you're watching or reading. Do you want to see it in a video? We have videos. Do you want to read it as a story? We have stories. We also post a lot on social media. So follow us at Facebook. That's where about 15,000 of you guys follow us all the time. And we love it. And we love the engagement. You guys talk a lot on there. So that gives us a good idea of what kind of stories you're looking for from us.
Yep,
Um,
that's a good way for us to measure and judge what we need to be covering. So
right, we're
please
actually
communicate.
working on our reader survey right now. We're going to be
Oh yeah,
surveying you guys
right.
in the next few weeks and asking for your opinions on what we should be covering as well. So welcome to this edition of the Black Belt Newscast, and we are going to get started in Dallas County, but we have a connection to Greene County.
Yes. Here in Dallas County, we have a new superintendent of schools, and his name is Dr. Corey Jones. We've spoken about him before. I got the opportunity to sit down with him a day or two ago and find out what his thoughts and his ideas and his philosophies are. And one of the big things that he was talking about, and you can see the interview online and hear it in its entirety, is community involvement. He said it's very important that we get the community involved. And of course, the state has taken over Dallas County's school system because of financial reasons, some problems with finances. Dr. Jones has a track record of getting Greene County uh, uh, back in uh, back in financial health, and so they're pretty sure he'll be able to do it here. And one of the things he's saying to do that is to make sure your kids are in school in this first 20 days after Labor Day. And he explains in the interview why that's so important. So you want to be sure to go watch that and listen to it, especially if you have kids in the Dallas County school system, because he explains why it's important to get them to school. But he also talks about himself a little bit. He's actually a resident of Valley Grande, and so he lives in Dallas County. And so he says he has a vested interest, but really nice man. And I think that Dallas County, my personal opinion, is he's going to do a great job here. Go watch the interview and let us know what you think about it and what you think he's going to do here.
Yeah, because the school system for 2 years will be under state takeover, and
Right, at
it's
least 2 more years.
financial related. There were a lot of performance improvements under the previous superintendent,
Yes,
so
a lot.
it wasn't that. It was more related to finances. But you can go to blackbeltnewsnetwork.com and look up more under education tab, and
Yeah.
you can find other stories about the takeover, where it's headed, and what they are needed to do to get it out of state takeover.
And Dr. Jones is a black belt native too. He's from Hale County, so he
Hey,
talks about that in the interview as well.
all right. He knows the drill about our
Knows
area.
the area. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do a little election 2025 roundup reminder that the runoff election for many seats is going to be September 23rd.
Yes.
We have an election hub on our page that has all the stories of the folks that are running, who won the runoffs, who won in the August 26th election, but also who was in the runoff in all of our different communities. But what happened this week was we had certification. Sorry, it's got sound. We
Oops.
Yep, we got ballots certified. So in all the different communities met this week. I know that they met in Demopolis.
Yeah.
We were reading out all the different ones here in Selma council chambers. This is Ivy Harrison, the city clerk. They have city clerks around the Black Belt have been very, very busy because this is
Very
municipal
good.
election. So see, the council meets, they see the results and they approve it. It's really a great process. It's part of us being a democracy.
Right.
You can see Major Madison is the city attorney that is there certifying as well. So this is, confirming, and they also count the provisional ballots in this process. So that was if there's something was wrong with the ballot, needed to be looked at extra. They double check these. So this is actually from Valencia Benjamin, one of our awesome community correspondents.
Yeah,
She said
does
the
do great
video and
work.
also covered a story on it. So we are all over the place thanks to our partners. And I really appreciate her sending that. We're everywhere. So go check out our election hub if you want to see more about I know it seems silly for provisional ballots and doing certified process, but in Centerville it actually determined the election by 2 votes. It changed the result from August 26th because the incumbent mayor actually lost his seat by 2 votes during their provisional ballot searching and counting.
Yeah, right.
This week. It was really a crazy situation, but that's how every vote matters.
Exactly. Votes count.
They all
Gotta get
count.
out and vote.
And so staying on the election. So sometimes when you lose, it's a tough decision to decide, am I going to endorse or back someone else? In this case, the Selma Mayor, James Perkins, this is when he was presenting new police cars.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, a year before I did this one. He has announced that he's not going to endorse any of the runoff candidates in Selma. And that is his decision to make. He's just saying, I don't back any of them. So here is Johnny Moss is one of those candidates. He actually had 35% of the vote. And then this is Aaron Roper. He had 26%. And those two actually made it to the runoff. The mayor actually finished third, which, that is a challenge. I get it. But your votes matter.
They very much do. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about Sabra Sanctuary. I love this organization because,
Yes.
domestic violence awareness is important to me personally.
To me too. It's been in both of our families, especially you. I know.
Yes. Sabra Sanctuary has had some ups and downs, but it sounds like they're on the up.
They are on the up right now. After the tornado, the building that they were in was severely damaged. And in the process of trying to get it fixed, it developed a lot of mold and mildew in the process of getting the insurance. So they have just recently opened a new building, a building that they have now made some room for victims of domestic abuse and domestic violence. So they can actually now house people. For the last 2 years, they've been a referral service. Now they can actually house people. That right there is the flyer for the Candlelight Vigil, which is coming up the 16th. The 16th, I couldn't see it. But yeah, it's coming up. So, and it's going to be at Block Park. And the Candlelight Vigil, it's really a remembrance and a memorial to victims of domestic abuse and domestic violence. But they would also accept donations during that. And of course, they do need donations. We'll have a full story coming up on Black Belt News Network that'll have how you can, if you feel so inclined to do so, make a donation to Save a Sanctuary so they can help take care of these folks that are being mistreated and abused. It's a beautiful organization.
They cover many counties in the Black Belt. They are not just
Dallas County, Dallas, Wilcox, and Perry County.
Right. It's important for them to have, shelter is one of the first things that you need if you're leaving. So if you're leaving an abusive situation, you really need a safe place to go. And
safe and anonymous. It's secret.
So it is great that they have. I know they had damage in the tornado, and so safety is important. But it also has to up to par. So I'm so happy for them. Very, very happy to hear this.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad to see that happen because, it's so sad that is a problem that we have to deal with. But it is a problem that we have to deal with. So having a shelter like that is a big plus.
Okay. So Live Health Smart is a group. I've been bringing them up because they are a partner of ours.
Yeah.
And they have announced their, I'm going to move this so you can see it. They have wellness events, these pop-up wellness events. Then they're coming up September 10th, 23rd, and 24th. There's hours that they're available. They also intentionally go to churches where it's easier to reach everyone, different senior centers. So check out our calendar to make sure they're on there. I'll make sure they're on there because actually I love my calendar. I bring it up every week.
Yeah.
So it is important to know that there's a place to go, that somebody's going to help you look at your health and make sure that you are doing well. And also on our Health Matters tab on the website, you can find recipes and fact sheets that Live Health Smart has been sending out and sharing with the community on ways to eat healthy. We shared one last week on watermelon salad. That's really good.
You know what I like? You're going to think I'm really strange, but in my effort to cut out sugary stuff, instead of eating popsicles, I found that I can freeze watermelon and it makes it feel like you're eating a popsicle.
This is our calendar. I didn't realize it was going to pop up just like that, but we have a new calendar and it has all the events that are going on. You can change it to the different counties. And also there's one called service events. And service events is a few food distribution days. This is for the food pantries that are available. I have it just within 25 miles, but if I made it 50 miles, you'll see there's even more that are available. Uniontown, Prattville, Demopolis Food Pantry. This one's the Episcopal Church that I've been going to. They have theirs on Wednesday mornings, very early. Uniontown has theirs on Wednesdays as well. So here's the food ministry in Montgomery. If you need help, we have a calendar item there called service events that will help you. It also includes senior citizen help as well. So just wanted to share that option to find out what's going on in your community and go. Yes. Another thing that's coming up is Edmondites, Edmondite Missions. They have, let me move this. They have a workforce development, their 4th annual business training and development event is coming up, presented by Hilton Foundation. Now they are a new sponsor for the newscast. And they have classes that are starting on September 30th. They meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays for 9 weeks from 6 to 8. There's 16 sessions. And space is limited. They can take 40 participants, and there is a grant process. So you could get a grant to pay for being in these sessions. And it's really great because they're doing culinary arts and Summer Sturdivant. Let me come back to you guys. Summer Sturdivant actually gives a really great, this is her, she makes the vegan cinnamon rolls, and they're huge, the beautiful cinnamon rolls. And she actually came through the program, talks about how great it is to have that kind of help, because you could be really great at making cinnamon rolls, but not great at running a business. I know this as being a really great journalist, not always knowing how to run a business.
Yeah.
And
We
Midnight
both
Missions
got that problem. Yeah.
is here to help grow your business and follow your dreams. And I love that. So
Yeah.
check them out. And also, I always like to thank our sponsors.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
I know. I'm like, there he is.
There he is.
Randall Miller Funeral Services. And what they do with you is they will help you pre-plan your funeral. They have caring advisors who've done this before. They will meet with you or your family and help you decide what it is you want so that you ensure that you'll get what you need, but you can also save money. So you can call 334-874-9081. Visit their website, randallmillerfuneralservice.com. That's a great way to do some planning and not let your family fight at your funeral. So, as everybody knows, we've actually combined with the Selma Sun. So Black Belt News Network is your go-to location to get Selma and Black Belt news. So check us out at blackbeltnewsnetwork.com. Sign up for our newsletter. You can also follow our outdoor coverage on Facebook. Hunting season's coming up.
That's right.
Dove season starts this weekend, I believe.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. And, we're getting a new, a matter of fact, I got a call in right now. We're getting a new director of wildlife and freshwater fisheries. Chuck Seitz has left that position and has taken a position in the private sector. I'll have an interview with him coming up soon about his tenure. Awesome. And as I said, I have a call in to the commissioner, Commissioner Chris Blankenship, to see if we can get an interview with the new person when he or she takes over. So we'll keep up with that as well.
Yes. I know dove season because my son was offered, they asked him to go help them prepare the field for it. He says, that sounds like as much work as I do on the railroad.
Yeah.
I think I'll pass.
Takes a lot of work to have fun, huh?
He also complained that eating dove, there's just not enough to work with.
Yeah, exactly.
Deer meat you eat for a year. Dove
yeah, exactly.
meat
a dove you eat for about 3 seconds, It's gone.
Anyway. We love the Black Belt. This is our favorite part.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it here.
All right.
We love it here.
Send your stories to us, and we will see you guys next week.
Y'all have a great, safe week and weekend.